Looking for good books that will make your kids actually want to read this summer? Well, you're in luck. Today, Kim Christenson with the blog Talk Wordy to Me is here to share a book list that will have your kids looking forward to reading time this summer. So you're a mom, you get the struggle, although your kids really do enjoy reading.
Thankfully.
What about this list do you think will motivate kids, pull kids toward the pages?
Well, first of all, I had my daughter kid test them. So these are kid approved. This isn't just me saying, oh, your books will like these or your kids will like these books because we want them to. They really will. So we tried to pick ones that are really engaging and fun for the whole family.
You've chunked these up into categories.
Yes.
That's where kind of the different age recommendations come into play. Let's start with picture books. What made your list this year?
Okay, so you realize this is really hard and it's like picking my favorite children,
I know,
right?
I'm sorry,
it was
but
really
we forced you into it.
Yes, you did, but it's okay. This is maps and it is amazing. There are maps of every country and it tells different fun facts about each country and it shows visually the animals that live in the country, the foods you eat, the languages that they speak, the kind of people that live there, the landscape.
Geography, culture brought to life.
Yes,
cool.
Exactly.
Very, very cool. All right, what about this one?
Flotsam is graphic, so there's no words, but it is genius. The pictures are beautiful, and it's the story of a little boy who finds a camera washed up on the beach, and there's these crazy pictures from under the water that he sees when he develops them. It's really fun.
We have a couple of these no textbooks in our own home library, and it's amazing to me. I don't know if you found this, Kim, where sometimes at the end of the night, my brain's struggling to like put some words to these pages, but kids zap this up. My 3-year-old will instantly start to narrate what she's seeing, what's happening, the storyline. It's really an imagination driver, and I love that as a mom.
Yes, and it's so good, especially for reluctant readers. If you feel like your kid doesn't love to read, start with a graphic book or a graphic novel.
And let them own it a little bit. That's a great suggestion. What's our next category?
Okay, so this is intermediate. So these are elementary school kids, about 1 to 4, grade 1 to 4.
Okay.
But really, the whole family enjoys these. So this one is Mercy Watson, the cutest little pig you've ever met.
I haven't heard of this.
Oh my gosh, it's kind of newer, I believe, and Kate DICAMILLO is one of my favorite authors of all time. So really cute little spunky pig and funny stories that happen with her. So
okay, so engaging and animated, and will hold their attention. The illustrations kind of communicate that energy. You can tell it's a fun read.
Totally.
All right, this is the Unicorn of the Sea, I understand.
Yes, this is hilarious. If you like Mo Willems, you will love this.
Oh,
Ben Clanton is amazing. And this is the cute little story of a narwhal who's very happy-go-lucky, and the jelly who is very serious, a little more serious and practical. So when they come together, there's a lot of adventures that ensue, and they both love waffles. That's something they have in common. Really fun to get kids started reading, too.
Oh, and look at those, you know, the adverbs, like the descriptors that are in there. That's going to help the reading come to life. I love them already. Look at those two cute little characters.
Aren't they adorable?
Oh my gosh, amazing. All right, what's this one?
Okay, so this one is Dear Mr. Mountain Man, Letters to Scott Grizzly Sorensen. He's a guy from Orem who has been traveling to schools across the country for almost 40 years. He's a mountain man, a real mountain man.
Oh, wow.
So every summer he lives in the mountains with his wife, and he does all the mountain man things you can imagine. These are all letters that kids have written to him, and they are laugh out loud funny.
You're kidding.
This is a great read aloud.
So questions they ask him or observations
hilarious
they make.
Questions, stories. He tells them stories, but the funniest part is his responses to them. You just have to read it to know it.
I've never met a mountain man that doesn't have a good sense of humor.
Exactly.
So he's our man. He's our guy.
Man.
Moving to middle school. Take us there.
Yes, so these are middle grades, so about grade 3 to 7, but again, everyone will love all of these books.
Okay, okay.
So I just read this one and fell in love with it, The War That Saved My Life. So it's a fiction, but it gives you the background of what World War II was like in England, and it's set in England, and this little girl, she has a deformity on her foot and lives in a really sad situation with her mom and little brother, but they get sent off because of the war to live with another family. She starts to learn self-confidence and starts to learn, oh, her mom had taught her that because of her deformity, she wasn't allowed to go outside and that people would hate her. So she overcomes that and gains some self-confidence, which is such a cool thing to teach our kids. And so it's a historical fiction, which is so fun because you get the fun of a fiction, but you also get some facts about what war life was like.
And it's rare, I think, to find a historical fiction that does appeal to the younger mindset. It sounds like it champions a lot of life values.
Yes, it does.
All right, you love this one because?
Yes, this is the perfect summer read. So it's about a family that goes to Massachusetts to a summer house, and they have all the summer adventures you'd hope your kids would have. Playing outside, secret code words, a little bit of innocent mischief going on.
Summer magic, basically.
Summer magic, that's basically what this book is, summer magic. And it's a great audiobook. My whole family listened to it, and we all loved it.
Okay.
Just very charming.
Rounding out your middle range recommendation list is?
Yes, so this is The Mysterious Benedict Society. So never go into another book that's not Harry Potter thinking it'll be Harry Potter, because you'll just be disappointed.
Good point.
But I do say if you liked Harry Potter, you'll probably like this one. It's about a group of kids that are very intelligent and resourceful and brilliant, and they have to solve some problems together. And it's just a fun adventure for boys and girls.
I know it's good. Your eyebrows went up with every word in that title. The Mysterious Benedict Society. I felt it. A minute left. Take us through this last category.
Okay, when people hear Jane Austen, they always think Pride and Prejudice.
Yes.
Love it. Persuasion's my favorite, hands down.
Definitely for an older reader.
Yes, definitely. But I think boys and girls should be reading Jane Austen, so let's do it.
My heart smiled and sobbed through this book.
Right?
I love it. And he has local ties, I believe, the author.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And so I love this one because it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
And it's rare to find a book that teaches morals and stays with you for a long time, but it's told in a fun way, engaging way.
I wrapped it up on a plane and I literally was wiping away like the tears. It was beautiful.
It helps kids be grateful for what they have and realize how much they have, which we all need.
And that people aren't always who you think they are.
Exactly,
yeah. All right, last one for us quickly.
MISTBORN, my husband's favorite book of all time.
Oh.
So fun. It's a fantasy, and Brandon Sanderson is local, and he's I've been to some of his writing classes. He knows his stuff, world building and writing. He's amazing. So it's so fun.
Kim was not kidding when she said that we really twisted her arm to pare down this list. For our timing purposes today, you have tons more recommendations on your website. Where can we access those lists?
TalkingWordy.com. You'll find a full summer reading list for all ages.
I'm excited to come over these great ideas. Thank you for helping us empower our kids to keep reading this summer. We'll link you over to our website from our website as well.